Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another DBD video in the Red Ranks featuring Deathslinger. Hopefully you guys are having a lot of fun playing this game as of late. I know I am, especially when it comes to, we have a new killer coming up called Hellraiser. For those of you who aren't aware, I'm so excited to play Hellraiser. I mean, I got to play with him a little bit on the test realm and stuff, you know. I'm very excited. I feel like he's going to be a new, kind of, I wouldn't say new, but like Spirit and Nurse and Blight. On terms of difficulty, you know, like he's not an easy killer to play. He's going to take a lot of map awareness and skill. Don't get me wrong, there are some very brain-dead easy killers in the game, we all know. But at the same time, there are some pretty difficult ones to actually get value and, how you say, like, have a good time with. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, at least we get new killers coming up here soon. Now, I hope you guys have been staying safe. We do have a hurricane coming through. I don't know if it's going to hit you guys, but it might hit us on the East Coast down here. Either way, we're getting some heavy rain and stuff, you know. Out here getting thunderstorms. I think this was our 6th thunderstorm in a row. They're not always that bad, but sometimes, you know, we get thunderstorm. The power goes down a little bit. It is what it is. I guess that's normal when you sit down here in 100 degree weather all the time. But other than that, man, you guys stay safe. You can't even go outside and freaking barbecue because it's raining all the time. It's not fun. Especially being a butcher. All I want to do is, you know, eat steak, cut steak, what have you. Can't even cook it half the time. But it is what it is to be like that. And this Deathslinger game, by the way, hop back into this right quick. I do pick up Nurse's Calling. We got Spies in the Shadows, Barbecue and Chili, and Monitor Abuse. I do pick up Spies for one simple reason here, just because I think Spies is super strong on pretty much everybody, I'll be honest with you. It's just one of those perks where, in my opinion, it's probably one of the best in the game when it comes to awareness. I think it's better than a lot of other ones that we have right now. But for those of you that don't know the map that well, or don't pay attention to the crows that pop up, or just like the animation of Spies because I think it's really good, pick up Spies, man. It gives you so much information, lets you know where everyone is at all times. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you get down 3 survivors and you're trying to find the 4th one and they crawl somewhere next to a crow. It'll let you know. You know what I mean? It'll let you know. But I felt bad for these guys because they weren't really working on gens. They did 1 gen and then try to rush basement. It just happened to be very, wait, what am I going to say? Like, unfortunate, there you go. Been very unfortunate for the first girl that I downed. Because I happened to be right next to the basement. So I felt bad for them, but it is what it is. We pick up, see? Spies let me know he's on the move. I pick up Nurse's Calling on Deathslinger pretty much all the time, just because Nurse's Calling, coupled with his add-ons that he can use, it takes them a longer time to heal. And Nurse's Calling lets me know when someone's behind a wall, that way I don't try to take a shot and automatically miss it, you know what I mean? Which is nice. It also takes them longer, like I said, to heal, therefore they spend more time not doing anything useful. And that's what you want, essentially. Barbecue is just a nice perk to use. It gives you a little bit of information. When you don't see somebody who is far away on the map, generally speaking they're close to you, and that's just enough information that you actually need. That's pretty much it. Barbecue highlights the survivors that are far from you. It lets you know which position they are currently in, give or take. And if they ain't far from you, they're near you, and you don't see no one pop up, that means you know someone's next to you. Well, that was a really quick DBD game. We're going to hop into one more with Deathslinger. We're going to change up the perks just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Like I said, I was also confused on what was going on with this squad. Like, that was a really quick game, and people were just like running around. They're not doing anything useful. But if you guys haven't played Deathslinger, I highly advise you to give him a shot. Literally. And this MMR system, I don't know what they're doing right now, but it is not very good. Let's be honest. They tried the new MMR system yet again a couple days ago. That also sucks. Leaving it the way it is also sucks. Trying to put competitive in a symmetrical game, systematic horror game, is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't work. But what can we do with bereavement, man? Let's hop into this next map here, going on Cold Wind, which I absolutely hate playing here, depending on, you know, a killer. Deathslinger I don't necessarily mind, because people run through the corn and they think that you cannot shoot them. Like, you know, you can't see them as well, so they don't even try to dodge you. They just go in a straight line most of the time, 9 out of 10. So it's really easy to hit your shot. But straight away we get it down. Because I don't know what kind of looping she was trying to do. It is what it is. Sometimes I do like that. Get our first down of the game. We trade off barbecue for discordance in this match. Now, obviously, you don't know what map you're going on, but, you know, you don't always need barbecue, to be fair, to become a good killer or to... But you do need it to farm blood points and to get familiar with the maps and the locations of where people go. It helps you in that sense. But you don't need it. Like, I know he's back here just because my crows keep going off multiple times. I saw one. I didn't know if there was two back here, so I checked behind the hay anyway. One's on that side working on that gen. Or was working on that gen. That's fine. I ignored him. He goes straight back for the hook, which is fine by me. Now the thing is, Nurse's Calling lets me know when they're trying to heal each other. And they know that I can shoot them, so they're going to sit there for a second before I even walk up to them. So that's fine. It's all good. I did take a shot here. Sadly enough, I missed it, surprisingly enough, but she goes into a dead zone. Never do this, man. Like, you just gave yourself up. And it wasn't even like I wanted to go after her, just the fact that she went to a dead zone where there's no loop besides that window. Let's be honest, come on. There's no loop. And you practically just give yourself away. You know what I mean? And survivors will always give you crap for it at the end of the day. Like, you're playing a killer, your job is to kill somebody, but, you know, killing someone or hooking someone twice, they're like, oh god, you're bad, you're tunnel, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We all been there. Well, when you sit here and do things like that, go into a dead zone, what else do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So we are playing this game right here as a proxy, just because the way this team is playing, and let alone, I generally use Starstruck on Deathslinger. Starstruck is just, it's super strong on him, dude. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Especially considering you have a ranged, you know, you're a gun, you have a gun. And if you yoke someone to you, with someone next to you, by a hook, you got it. Good job, Starstruck. You know, it's pretty fun. I go in this corner on purpose, and even though there's no blood trail there, I'm trying to give her a chance to get away. Because she's not doing anything over here. But at the same time, if I hook her, it gets a survivor out of the game, right? But instead, she just doesn't even try to loop. She just runs to a pallet, drops it, and goes about her day. Like, not even looking back or anything. Her, on the other hand, I don't know why she's here. Like, she just saw the pallet be dropped, so she has to go for the window. That makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. You got two other survivors over there working on the gen with discordance going off, which is nice. But it gives you enough information to know that no one else is over in this area. And they're actually working on the gen, which is good. But they can't come back here and heal these two in time before they go down. Like I said, I felt bad for her just because the way she was playing, she wasn't necessarily... What? She worked on a gen for maybe 5 seconds of the game? Maybe, if that. No other survivor came taking a hit for her. She got saved, what, twice? But at the same time, no one even tried to heal her. Other than the first opportunity that they got as soon as the game started. Underhook, mind you. Never do that. I think my monster and abuse threw her off a little bit. But I can't be too certain. Either way, we're getting another easy down right out the gate. So I have 2 gens behind me, 2 in front of me. And I know they were on this side of the map beforehand, and I saw him creeping around here next to the haystack. He did really well this game. He wasn't trying to get into chases with me. He wanted to actually try to do the objectives and save someone on hook if he had to do it. He played well. While the other 2 questionable. No, I mean it's questionable. Now, I knew she was coming up on this side just because I haven't seen her in a minute. She wasn't working on the gen. But at the end of the day, like, I play Deathslinger as a hit and run, right? I want to get them down or hit. That way they sit here and try to heal themselves and waste more time. She's running away, leading me away from the hook, and I don't want that. I want to go back towards the hook because Spice goes off and I catch him again trying to go for a save. I reload for it just because I know it's going to happen. And now at the end of the day, it's an easy hook, depending on which way he goes to try to lift the survivor off the hook. So we pick him up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Can't even speak English. Now, this is the part, like I said, I normally have Starstruck for reasons like this. Just because people don't expect it, and Starstruck is just absolutely god tier, in my opinion. Depending on the killer. Now, it's unfortunate that she got clipped by my auto attack, my M1, instead of her. This right here is what I'm talking about. They don't even try to dodge through the corner, they just go in a straight line, thinking you can't see them. I guarantee she leaves me. Guarantee. She gotta rage quit. Yeah, there it goes. I figured as much. That was enough to trigger somebody, I think. But at the same time, like, why would you not go in a straight line? You know what I mean? Why would you not do that? Because for moments like that, you're going to get shot. Same thing with Hunters. You're going to get hit with a hatchet. You want to zigzag. You want to, be unpredictable. Don't go in a straight line. At least look back when you're running. But it is what it is, man. This is another Deathslinger game. Hopefully you guys do enjoy them. If you haven't picked him up, I advise you to pick him up. Start learning him. You got to start somewhere, man. At the end of the day, he does take skill to play. You have to know how much, what you can do in certain situations as Deathslinger. Sometimes slugging is a good option. Like, he's a lot of fun to play. Well, this has been another DBD game with Pawseplays here, raw commentary. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Stick around. I have a lot more stuff coming up here soon. I'm going to go ahead and head out and get ready for work. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe.